Hi, Grand Bay Baptist Church. My name is Ben Porter. Some of you may remember me and my wife. My wife is Christina Porter, but her maiden name is McInerney. So many of you will know the McInerney family. Um, when we think back about our time in New Brunswick, I'm wearing my New Brunswick hat today. When we think of our time growing up at Grand Bay Baptist Church in southern New Brunswick, and especially in the 90s, being involved in musicals and plays, Christmas and Easter, and all the different the youth group ministry, being involved in worship teams and choirs and missions trips, and it was just such an amazing, vibrant time, and so many seeds were sown into our own lives from dedicated volunteers, parents, pastors, deacons, so many people willing to pour into my life and into my wife's life, that led us to into ministry, led us into being a part of local church ministry for the last 20 years, as pastors and as ministry leaders, and being a part of missions, and for myself now leading a missions organization here in Ontario. I just want to say a huge thank you to what all of you have done. Some of the names are, of course, Barb. I know, Barb, you were massive in allowing me to play drums, to be a part of the worship team, and for Christina to be part of choirs and solos and all of that kind of stuff. I know for in youth ministry, there was Laura. Laura, thank you so much for how you poured into my life, but also into the future of my life, into my family, and through the ministry that you led. And those were some crazy nights at youth groups when we had all those kids from junior high, coming in and playing ball hockey, and just wild characters. But you did it with such grace and wisdom and strong leadership, and that just echoes through my life and Christina's life, and into our kids and into our ministries. Malcolm, so much you've done to breathe into both Christina and I. Opportunities where you went to New York with us, and I know that was special for Christina, and just being there for me, over the last not just in my childhood, but over the last 25 years. Me figuring out school and ordination and local church and just questions, and you visiting us in Toronto and being there for us. So I just want to say thank you so much for the seeds you've sown, and for the people that have done ministry at Grand Bay Baptist in and around you, have sown for decades. Though that's being multiplied, I believe, through Christina and I and our ministry and our family, and it's a privilege whenever we get a chance to go back and visit. Many of you know that my mom is you probably know my mom. She's the white-haired lady that's been leading worship every Sunday for the last 45, 50 years or something. So, again, just I think it's been, looking back, it was so priceless to have the childhood that we had connected to you, Malcolm, and you, Laura, and Barb, and so many others in Grand Bay Baptist. I still say it's our church, our home church, where we came from, where our roots are. And so congratulations, Malcolm, on retiring. I know that you could probably keep going forever and die in the pulpit. You're one of these guys. But I want to thank you for just how you've breathed into our lives, even when you didn't know you were breathing into our life, just how you were coaching and mentoring into my parents' lives that went into my life. Just thank you so much. Thank you for everything you've done, and enjoy your retirement. I'm sure you'll still have your hands in different ministries, but just know that from Christina and I and the Ontario Porters, we praise God for you and your family and your ministry and your impact in our lives, and countless other people's lives, I think, through the 90s and 2000s right up to today. So thank you so much, and enjoy retirement, and next time I'm back there, maybe we'll get a coffee, and we can keep the mentorship going. All right. Blessings to you all.